I'm ready now. He's running the ball. Ah, I didn't see that coming.
First time with J.K. Dobbins. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27. Only a couple for him there on the game's first play, and it's second down.
Brings up 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line.
From the gun, Jackson.
Yep.
And that is
That's what I thought.
incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him.
I knew right because you called it the first play. You're not gonna not do that.
An early tough test on the opening drive.
I knew that. Like you said it originally when you weren't gonna do it because I knew you were gonna do it sometime. That was a weird bunch of people there. Look at that. Look at the left side. Look, they're like all stacked. You can't see it from here. All 3 guys are just stacked on top of each other. They definitely weren't all supposed to be doing.
A shotgun snap and a give to Dobbins. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness. He's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
Second and 11 at the 41. From the gun, Jackson. Flush to his right.
Good pass.
Caught right side at Snead. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. A big play on the catch and run, covering 34 yards. So from Buccaneer territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 25-yard line. On the counter now is Dobbins. And not able to break away this time as he's having a game right now. Right around the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
2nd and 11 at the 26-yard line.
Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11.
Play action, crosses.
Jackson. Going right side here, and that's complete. And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's 3rd down.
Well, they're unable to convert that into much, but it's never a bad idea to try to get the ball into a tight end of his caliber's hands and see what kind of disruption he can cause.
7th play of the drive, forthcoming on 3rd and 8. Operating from the gun, Jackson being chased down.
Oh yes, like to see
here as he's taken down.
out of field goal range.
We've seen that 8 times since he entered the league in 2010.
I mean, it's really not out of field goal range. That's kind of joking, but I guess that's what we're gonna do here.
And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on 4th. From the gun, Jackson. He uncorks it for Snead. That's going to be knocked away.
Good catch. Here we go.
The Ravens go for it, but come up empty. And this crowd into it early. Their guys stand tall.
I mean, I wouldn't have been, I would not have been happy, obviously. I don't think I would have been pissed because that route is the one to do in that situation. Like, it would have been the right play call. You can't rush perfection, man. Offensive juggernaut here.
Here 1st and 10 at their 38.
Dude, I don't like these freaking stack the box too.
First carry for the USC man. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down.
I also got to reset all my audibles again.
Harrison on the tackle.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 39-yard line.
What's up, Kroll?
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. Operating from
He's open.
Brady. Open man is Howard, the tight end. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Give him 14 on that one and a first down.
1st and 10.
You don't always expect tight ends to be big in terms of run after the catch, but after that play, he joins a growing band of players that's putting that stereotype right on its ear.
Hey, Kroll, I don't know if it's on the TV for you guys or not, but tell the boys I say hi.
Throwing on first down is Brady. Out to the left there and complete to Howard.
Oh, I thought I was going to get you in there.
Getting this one all the way down inside the 20. That'll be a pickup of 29 yards there, and it'll result in a fresh set of downs. No score after one on EA Sports. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Well, the Jets sweep. This is Godwin. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Patrick Queen on the tackle. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the Ravens' 16-yard line.
Brady now to throw. This is caught.
Oh, get in the end zone.
Third catch for him on this drive alone, and it'll give him a first down.
First down and goal to go.
They'll try to run this one in, and he is going to lose yardage here. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
It's a loss of 1. Brings up 2nd and goal at the Ravens' 1-yard line.
They'll try to run this one in, and he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers. Punching it in from a yard away. And they are able to strike first.
Yeah, but I already had the ball moving before you could get that adjustment off.
Makes the score Buccaneers 7, Ravens nothing. Bradley Pinion to kick off.
Following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away. Taken about 7 yards deep, and this will not be brought out. It's a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points.
Oh, okay.
They've got to make amends.
And how many times have we sat in meetings?
Okay.
Accelerating, and off he goes.
That's not even right.
And
Man.
all
That's
the
not
way
right.
in for a Ravens touchdown. Lamar Jackson, 75 yards.
I can't compete with that, man. I can't.
An extra point away from tying the football game. Well, we've certainly seen this before, CD. No one can
Literally can't compete with that.
electrify a crowd like Lamar Jackson. And really
Straight snap and run. Have 3 guys on the outside, and he just. First of all, first one I missed. I even had the user control the second one, and you just ran right by him. The guy didn't want to.
This guy is simply sensational.
That's all right, though.
Right around where he would have been had he gone
We don't want to have a blowout for the audience here, you know.
shy of there at the 24.
Yeah, we're going with Bucks here because they got Brady. Brady's got the hop route stuff.
They'll be looking to build off of a nice drive last time, a drive that really relied on the quarterback.
Making good decisions, distributing the ball well, distributing it accurately, keeping it away from danger.
Antonio Brown, kiss him goodbye. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers. Antonio Brown.
Sticky.
76 yards.
Yeah.
And the Bucs have taken the lead.
Bro, if I see something, I'm going to make an adjustment.
Just coming fast
That's simple.
and furious right now. If you got up have to go get a drink from the fridge, you picked the wrong time. 2 long touchdowns.
Yeah, and that's how you answer a
All right,
one-play drive.
Cruel, if you want.
With a one-play drive of your own, and you're
My
exactly
buddy here is
right.
telling
If
me
you step
that.
away from the action, my dad took me to a Major League Baseball game when I was 8, and I needed to go to the bathroom.
Yeah.
Of course, while we're in the bathroom, grand
Yeah.
slam home run.
Well, it tends to happen that way, doesn't
I
it?
thought I could just share play with him, but it wouldn't let me do it, so I was like, all right, we'll just stream it then.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And coming off a one-play drive that was so deflating for the defense, what was their mentality? How do they rally here and stop this offense?
Well, hopefully there's some
Hey,
determination.
man, jerseys are good.
Because they weren't ready to go on the last one. Give all the credit to the offense.
My buddy's giving me crap saying I'm cheating by using the Bucks, but I'm like, you're using Lamar Jackson.
That's just not being prepared. So now,
Hey, watch. He's about to go off for. Oh, there it is. There it is. What we needed.
Picked up by the Buccaneers.
Let's be frank, you hate the fumble at the end of the play, but prior to that, I liked a lot of what was going on. Tucks it down, takes off, picks up good yardage. But in that portion of the field, that close to the sideline,
Step out.
yeah,
Hey, don't be crushed under the pressure of audience here, King.
Yeah, he had the yards, but then the mistake.
Okay.
Now a pass dumped off to his running back.
That's all right. The veteran move right there. Want to get more space?
So that one a disaster. A big loss there with second down coming up. To throw is Brady. That is caught at the
Get in there.
And he's into the end zone for a
Do-do-do-do.
touchdown. Tom Brady, a touchdown pass to O.J. Howard. And the Bucs are going to add on to their lead.
It's only
So
3.
simple math here in the first half. They've had 3 drives offensively, and they have scored every time, and they've got the lead.
well, whenever we talk about adjustments, we usually talk about an offense making adjustments, right? This is all about the defense. They've got to figure out some way, somehow to slow them down.
I don't know if you want them to see the last game, man.
Coverage. Right now, they don't know where to go because they're hitting them in every direction.
The 25-yard line. The Ravens take over first and 10.
I mean, it would have been a little better, obviously, but like, I don't know if you wanted them to see that fourth quarter collapse there.
Led to a touchdown. That's a no-no. We'll see what they do here this go around.
A big no-no. Put that in capital letters. Turning it over. The other team takes
What is that?
it down
3
and scores.
carries, 100 yards. 100 yards rushing with Lamar.
Now it's up to the offense to
Ridiculous.
get back out on the field and pick things up.
You know, they're out there. We'll see if they can pick those things back up. Oh, the Buccaneer pressure.
Well, someone's been up to the task so far in this
You took a
game.
risk
They were
there.
already up a couple of scores, Brandon, and guess what? I think they're just going to pin their ears back now and get upfield and get after the quarterback.
Preach, Carter, preach.
An impressive first half to get that lead. Escaping the pressure right. Oh, looking for Andrews downfield.
Oh, yes.
A double team and it's intercepted. Picked up by Jordan White.
Ah, yes.
And the return across midfield. Into the 46-yard
Oh,
line.
yes.
He got outside the pocket.
Defense, baby. You got to pass the ball
He
eventually.
was calling for the ball downfield, but still the interception.
I think what happened, he did call for the ball thinking that he was open, but I think the quarterback spotted him too late. And that margin that he had on the defenders, that got eaten up, and they came up with the interception.
All right, King, what adjustment you can make here? Okay, that's lame.
So after the INT, it's Brady.
Yeet.
This one deep right side. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by the Pro Bowler Marcus Peters. And a great return.
What a chase down.
Brandon, this is a veteran quarterback back there. He should know better than to make a throw like this. This is definitely not his best ball, and I think he knew this
Here's the
was
thing,
trouble.
guys. It doesn't matter who I play. It's just how this goes. It's how it goes.
Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate?
You guys didn't miss it the last game. King was playing pretty well here.
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator?
The difference is now is the King has to throw the ball. King has to throw the ball. We got it.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And
That's when he runs with Lamar Jackson.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. Again on 2nd and 10, it's Jackson eluding the pressure right. He'll run it. And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. From the gun on 3rd down, Jackson. Trying to improvise. He can run for it, and he will. Give him
Man, that's what I'm talking about. I had a QB contained and a QB spy, and I still could not. I still could not cover him. Just stay in the pocket, going slightly outside and running it.
Give him 9 there on the first down completion.
That's all right. I'm smelling a pick here. What are you thinking? I'm smelling a pick here.
From the gun, Jackson. Flushed out right. And this one taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. They say it's incomplete. The throw led him a little too far. It brings up 3rd down.
Yeah. You hear the footsteps, man. You want to stay in bounds?
They tried to throw on 2nd down, unsuccessful. Now it's 3rd and 1. Operating for the gun.
Yes, sir.
Now a timeout signal for
what a play call.
10 seconds to go before halftime.
A loss of 7 yards. And it's 4th down.
Do we kick the field goal or do we go for a Hail Mary? We're going for the Hail Mary.
So here we go. The offense is going to stay out there. They're going for it on 4th and 8. From the gun, Jackson steps away to his left. He may try and the ball comes out, and this one's going to go out of bounds. So no,
we can throw a Hail Mary now.
But on 4th down, a change of possession anyway. The Ravens go for it.
Let's see if Brady's got any juice in the arm left.
Buccaneers defense holds, and they get the football back. The final shot before half for Brady. He's going deep for Brown. And that's going to be incomplete.
Where did he get hit from?
Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. And that'll do it for the end of the 2nd quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. The Bucs with a lead, and they'll get the football first as the second half is underway. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will
getting some stage fright from the audience here, aren't you, man? That makes it feel better. They all know you too.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively.
1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
On 1st and 10, here's Brady. He finds his tight end, Howard. That's complete. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. He's been a one-man wrecking crew these last couple of plays. This time 18 more and a first down.
You covered that really well. That's lame.
And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers. Tom Brady hooking up with Mike Evans there as the Buccaneers tack on to their lead.
A lot of people might call this backyard football Sometimes just
Yeah,
understand who you
buddy.
got out wide and who you got
See, the first one I like to think of just shaking the rust off, and now we're back at it now. We're back at it, you know? The offensive juggernaut is back.
Now Pinion with a kickoff honors for a touchdown.
I mean, do you really want to play another one?
Pulls it in at the 13. And he brings us
Okay,
out past the
okay.
20 to the 24.
We can play one more after one.
24-yard line.
You might have to forfeit this one though.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And their halftime hold now even
Kroll said
deeper. They need a
uninstall,
big
King.
drive here just to
How do you feel about
answer
that
the
statement
first
there?
touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger, but no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing and try and get back to where you were to start the half.
Looking to throw again on second down.
Really?
Jackson
You can throw that quick, huh?
right, and that's complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
13 yards.
Throwing on first down, it's Jackson.
There it is.
And looking for Andrews, but this is intercepted. Picked off right around the 43. And this...
But it works though. Alright, we will. Okay, so I have to play King one more time here. But after we play, I think, let's see who. All right, Dalton, tell me who you think could be the best matchup. No, one of them wanted to play me after. And so I'm trying to figure out here who's going to be the unlucky victim. Is that so? Brett? Okay, I guess we're playing Brett next. Poor Brett. I don't think I've even played Brett yet. Well, my roommate's Brett. Alright, I guess Brett it is. Brett will be the unlucky soul that has to stop this juggernaut passing offense. Here's the problem, King. I'm gonna have to do all my roster adjustments again. Well, we gotta get the kickoff done first. I don't think I stuttered when I said juggernaut passing offense here. So that is correct, and I don't understand why there's quotations next to that.
Still ringing in our ears from the north end zone. The Bucks were introduced a moment ago.
Hey King, Brett's talking some trash to you, man.
With the Baltimore Ravens.
Brett's talking some trash to you. He said that he'd do better than you. How do you feel about that?
Bradley Pinion on to get us started. And off we go from Tampa. Taken at the 15, a short kick. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
Should be faster this time. Yes, I do. It's a fun game, bro. Me and AJ play that a lot. You should join us sometime. Alright, I'm ready. King! Need you, buddy. Okay.
At their own 24-yard line.
On the option is Jackson. And they're able to get this one across the 35.
I guess as long as we just don't let them go for like 40 yards a carry. Maybe.
I mean, it's certainly something to watch out for. He is not afraid to.
You're about to watch the Lamar Jackson show
like
here.
And here he takes it for
He's
good
gonna go.
yardage.
Carry team victory. Because J.K. Dobbins got nothing on me.
It goes right out the window.
Shaquille Barrett in on the tackle.
Well, every now and then we have to let a cliche fly, partner. And in this case, what do they say in the NFL? Your best ability is often your availability. And this is an extremely durable kid coming out of Ohio State. Carried the ball every time they even thought about running it. Wore down defenses and able to break big runs late in games. J.K. Dobbins going to Baltimore. And
Jackson,
there it is.
And he lost the football. And it's picked up by the Buccaneers.
Yes.
And he might go all the way.
Oh, come on, Barrett.
All the way home, but he will take this back down to about the 2-yard line.
Hey, whatever happened to the days of just getting a fumble recovery? Everyone's into taking it the other way and trying to create points themselves, aren't they?
Well, they are. And now a terrific opportunity inside the 5. How about this starting field position? 1st and goal from 2 yards out. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. Nothing doing there. They're going to wind up holding him at the 2. No gain there, and it's going to set up 2nd and goal. Maybe I'm wrong, but it looked like even if he had opted to keep that, I don't think there was going to be much to gain.
Seemed like it was perfectly defense, and know what they say. Those guys on the other side, they get paid too.
One back in the game. That's
What
Jones,
is this?
2nd and goal.
Oh, I messed that up.
They'll give it to him up the middle. And he is
I guess I didn't have the right play.
behind the line of scrimmage.
I had the wrong play.
Of a yard, and it'll set up 3rd down.
This has not been a fun sequence.
I could put the ball in the air here, but you're not going to like what happens.
No gain, 2nd and goal. He ends up losing yardage. He may be trying to talk him into getting the ball 3rd time, but I think it's going to be difficult for him to win that battle.
Brady now on 3rd and goal. His pass caught at the 4. And he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. From 3 yards out. And the Bucs have taken
I can't kick the ball, man. Can't kick the ball. It just won't register. It won't register, man. I can already hear
That's a really good point because you got
Coach Willis just yelling at me, "What the heck are we doing?
That's exactly
You kicked the ball before?"
The widest receiver, work your way inside. Who gets lost sometimes?
Dude, I didn't miss a kick
That's exactly what happened
after that first one.
And able to take it past the
in all my game reps.
and up to the 28-yard line.
No, the first one. First one. And by first one,
The Raven offense set at the line.
I told you, bro, it won't register the click.
Ball security.
HB Wham.
All the time.
Yep, HB Wham, HB Wham.
They've got to be better at it on this drive.
Don't you think that when
How,
every
how,
team
how does
gets
it
together,
feel? I was able to call that play before you ran it.
OTAs, mini camps, first day of camp in the regular season, ball security comes up about what, the second sentence of the coach's address?
And those are so many drills focus on that.
All the time, and they do drills to make it even
Boom.
tougher to simulate game situations. Doesn't always work out, though.
They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming.
And it's 3rd down.
On 3rd down, Jackson. Flush to his right. Trying here for Bryant, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Sean Murphy Bunting.
Yikes.
And a super return as he gets us all the way down
He was wide
inside
open.
the 25-yard line. He's just got to be thinking, I hope that's not a harbinger of things to come. Very first pass of the afternoon picked.
And where do you go from here? Because when you start that way, do you allow that to seep into you and stay with you the rest of the game? Or do you find a way out of it? We're going to find out.
Everyone's got 4 down. 40's the mark. Squeeze. Come on. Mike 40, check, he's coming. Swiss.
Brady now on 1st down.
You know, fun.
And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
I think we can all understand what they're thinking right now. They take over the ball in field goal range after the turnover, so they've got that in their hip pocket. But they've got to go for the end zone and turn this into a bigger points. Their thinking is a touchdown is really what they should get from starting here.
That's not how I wanted
Getting
this
3
thing.
points at the end of this drive, that would feel disappointing.
He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead.
3rd and 7.
Throwing is Brady on 3rd down. This is caught. Gronkowski. And the Buccaneers are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Other way.
Jones. And the Bucs are going to have a 1st and goal forthcoming as he takes this down to about the 5-yard line. And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal.
Again.
On it with Jones. And he's going to get him about 3 yards
Again.
closer. He's down to about the 2.
Ball carrier. Matt Judon there on the stop.
6-0 our score after 1.
Into the 1st quarter with the score Buccaneers 6, Ravens nothing.
Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal.
Single receiver. Hey, you're on an island over there. Single receiver. Motion man. Watch 12. Double tight. Mike 48. Let's go on. No, 66. 48, Mike. 48, let me do.
Throwing now is Brady. That's caught at the 1. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown.
I reached over the balling over the pile on there.
A touchdown pass to O.J.
Hey.
Howard. And
Hey.
the Buccaneers here finding a way
Hey,
to stretch
he reached the
their
ball over
lead.
the power line, man. He reached the ball over the power line. He reached. Dude, I'm just saying how it is. He put the ball over the power line.
When the defense sells out against the run, he finds himself open for an easy touchdown.
I'm just saying. I'm just saying, put the ball in the power line. I told you I can't kick.
So good opportunity for this offense with solid field
I
position.
might start going for 2 every time.
Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at the 40. They'll start with the option.
Oh no!
And he'll be taken down, but not
I should not have gone for his stick there.
territory. The drive starting with a 1st down, 11 yards on that pickup. Operating from the gun, Jackson. Open man is the tight end, Nick Boyle.
Boyle should not be beating my secondary down the field.
7-yard line.
Nick Boyle.
It's a big play there for Baltimore. 41 yards. They'll run with Dobbins. And this play doesn't go anywhere. Backwards, losing yardage to the 11. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down.
7-yard line.
And he'll take it into the end
Gosh
zone for
dang
the
it,
Ravens
man.
touchdown.
Baltimore.
Taking it in from 11 yards
Alba
out,
wasting
and the
my
Ravens have
time
cut
trying to
it within a
defend
score.
that.
This defense, so many things to worry about in the red zone area, but you'd have to almost think that Lamar Jackson running the football, that might be number one.
It should be number one. In this portion of the field where things shrink a little bit because the receivers can't run past anyone because they'll run out of real estate.
I'm tired, boss. Well, that's too damn bad. Nice kick.
Try and keep him back in the pocket.
Yeah, I don't think that they were surprised he was running it there. They just couldn't stop him, and he ends
That's
up
what
in
I'm
the
saying,
end zone.
man. Like, it just ain't doing it.
Brady and the Bucs now with a 1st and 10 at their own 42.
Set the tone, defense. Set the tone, defense. Check 26, check 26. 40's the mic. 40's the mic. Let's pick it up.
To throw, it's Brady.
Let's get off the field.
Looking downfield for Godwin. And I think that one might have
Good
been
user.
intercepted, but he will be ruled out of bounds. So this
a
will
good
go
user.
only as incomplete.
A deep ball down that right sideline, and he made sure that he put it where either his guy was going to catch it or no one was.
Brady's incompletion on 1st down leads to a 2nd and 10.
Hey, defense, let's go. Pick it up. Sugar. Mike 40, Mike 40. I'm coming. Check it, reload. After you. I'm coming after you. Under 10, under 10, 10. Check 3, check 3, check 3. Check 4, check 4. Check. 72. Shit. Hey, Alabama.
Brady going to fake the give to Jones and set up to throw.
Oh, he's open.
Escaping the pressure right. Looking down. Got a man. It's caught inside the 10. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Tom Brady, his 3rd touchdown pass of this 1st half. And the Bucs get the quick strike touchdown. So
Here's the thing, though. You gotta understand is that there's no reason for you to bait when there's only 2 routes on one side and the other one's already covered.
Too fast on that play.
Suck up for the
You know?
extra point.
He did.
He missed one earlier, remember, but this time he gets it to go.
The score, Buccaneers 20, Ravens 7. Bradley Pinion to kick off for Tampa Bay.
Now
I can't
Pinion
kick,
with
bro.
the kickoff
These
on
things
his
don't let me
following
kick.
touchdown. And, that's one he's going to want back. A poor kick. It heads straight out of bounds.
The only thing is this is going to limit how much yards Lamar Jackson is going to run on me now because he's not going to be able to run the whole field.
Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at the 40. And that play is blown up. Using yardage back at the 35. A full 5-yard loss that time. It's going to make 2nd down pretty tough. And he'll get this up to about the 40.
I think he still made the play on that one.
4 yards there on the keeper, but still going to bring up a 3rd down.
It's a gain of 4, and it's 3rd down.
This time Jackson will throw it. Eluding the pressure right. He can run for it, and he will. And he nearly got
Not gonna let you get that dive
but it
animation.
appears he's going to be about a yard or 2 short. So he got 9 yards that time, but he needed 10, and it brings up 4th and 1. And we've hit the 2-minute
I
mark
think
in
you had
this
to play
first
there.
half of action. A reminder, coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will join us from Orlando with our halftime report. But business to take care of before we get there.
A 2-minute drill before the coach's 2-minute drill.
He gets
Oh, who's that on him?
and he's got this down.
Gotta be
to the
better than that.
35. A big roll of the dice on 4th and 1, but it pays off. They convert.
First down.
They'll throw on 1st down with Jackson. Flushed out right. And that is incomplete.
If I just don't even use a route, just use the quarterback run. Who knows, man? Who
And there's
knows?
another example. another incompletion.
35-yard line.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 35.
Oh, you cannot be running my defense or my offense against me.
Jackson on the give to Dobbins.
You think this is the game?
8 to the 27-yard line.
He was tackled at the 27-yard line. A gain of 8 yards.
Play action. Now
Yep.
Jackson.
Yep.
Pressure
Yep.
will go down.
I told you, you can't run my offense. You can't do it.
That play was the very definition of fast, quick, and in a hurry. Suddenly, he was there.
Yeah, blink of an eye, that happened fast and a big sack. So they're going to come to the line here, and it appears trying to go for it on 4th. From the gun, it's Jackson.
No way. Who's at a guy's pursuit? That's why. He should have swatted that ball out of the air easy.
As they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. Flush to his right. And he can't get rid of it. He's taking
He's tired. I'm tired, boss.
of their timeouts. As the clock will stop with 5 seconds to go in quarter number 2. Well, this has been a good march down the field, but now they're stuck looking at a 2nd and 14. Another try after the first down sack. Jackson, he's going to let it go deep for the end zone. And a big
He had got wide open in the middle. He could hit.
guys will get the football back.
When a team's turned it over 3 times in the first half, we just look at the offense and say, guys, what are you doing? But instead, we really should be looking at the defense. They've created the takeaways. 2 interceptions, 1 caused fumble. They played awfully well swarming to the ball here in the first half.
30 seconds remain in this first half as they come up here 1st and 10. Now Brady. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. He was looking for Gronk that time, and now it's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Go defense. Our time. It's our time. 58, boys. 58. 58. Mike. Blue Dan. Blue Dan. And 58 is the Mike. Go 58's the Mike. I'm coming.
Throwing again. Brady. Escaping the pressure right. Looking downfield for Godwin. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the Pro Bowler, Marcus Peters.
I don't think so. I really don't think so.
8 points as they will take over in range for a field goal or maybe more. After the interception, here's Jackson. Oh, and for the 3rd time, Jackson going to be intercepted. Picked up by Jordan Whitehead. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half.
Intercepted. The Bucs take over 1st and 10 at their own 7-yard line.
It's because the user's sitting there.
Ready to get their drive started. And you got to think, if this is anything other than just taking a knee, I'd be very surprised.
Yeah, they've got enough to talk about at the half. Why do anything else? Just get out of there.
This is caught by Antonio Brown. And he'll take this across the 25 before going out of bounds. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. On first down, Jones. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL.
Hey,
It's a
man.
presentation
Part of the game.
of EA Sports.
Justin Tucker to kick off for Baltimore.
The Bucs with a lead, and they'll get the football first as the second half is underway. This is T.J. Logan to return it. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here.
T.J. Logan on the return. The Bucs take over 1st and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession.
Defense all day. All day. Hey, 40's Mike. 40's Mike right there. 40's Mike. Check it. Woo-hoo. Alert flare. Alert flare. Hey, goal 66. Check. Lucky. Undercrush. Hey, 66.
On play action, now Brady. They'll roll him out right. He'll let one go deep for Howard. And that's going to be too high. Out of bounds and incomplete. Big O.J. Howard is intended
Because we're fast. Really
it's going to be
fast.
second down.
Speed kills, baby. It's about the first step. It's about the first step.
To throw again. Brady. Open man is Howard, the tight end. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. Came up a little short on the last pass play. They did get 9 yards out of it, leaving him with his 3rd and 1. It's complete to Brown, right side. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Well, they only needed a small gain on 3rd down. They end up getting over 30 yards.
29-yard line.
Brady now on 1st down.
Oftentimes now,
Pressure applied, and he's going to be taken down.
Brady
They sack him back
Oh,
at
that's
the
why.
33-yard line. Derek Wolfe popping in for the sack. After the sack on 1st down, Brady, and he finds Howard complete.
Oof.
And he'll be brought down at the 21, just shy of the 20 in the red zone. It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a 3rd down.
and 2.
Brady looking to throw on 3rd and 2. That is caught at the 7. And all the way down inside the 5 and 4. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. From the gun, it's Brady. He's got it. And he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. Tom Brady, a touchdown pass to O.J. Howard. And the
Yikes.
Bucs are going to add on to their lead.
Conversion.
that drive that really increased their cushion felt very military to me. Very precise.
Oh no.
Jones, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the Pro Bowler, Marcus Peters. He's at the 50. He's at the 30. Past the 20. And he takes it all the way back. It's a pick 2, if you will, as that play backfires in a big way. And following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
You either have it or you don't, man. It's that
The
simple.
Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And with 3
Rough one's right.
interceptions thrown already, we'll see. Do they rely more on the ground game here?
There we go, Barrett.
Change things offensively to try and settle
That's what we
things
needed.
down, not just for the guy throwing the ball, but for the rest of the offensive unit, because his confidence has to be shaken a little bit. And he just won.
And his pass is intercepted.
Go, Sue, go.
Time today.
Go, Sue.
Picked off at the 35. And he's going to get this one to the 23-yard line. How about the big boys snagging one? You don't see that every week.
No, you don't, but a lot of them are just reliving their old dreams, going back to when they were in youth football and in high school. They didn't always play defensive line. Some of them actually handled the football, and you can see the flashback when he grabbed that one.
Now, a throw to the end zone on 1st down, but it winds up incomplete.
Nothing open downfield. He had to get that one out in a hurry because he just knew he was about to take a big shot. Probably couldn't get his legs into the throw. Became an all-arm throw, trying to check it down to his running back. Incomplete.
Win championships, baby. 58's the money. 58's the money. Gold 50. Team was pretty quiet.
Brady again here on 2nd and 10. Going right back to Jones. This time the connection
What a
made.
beast.
And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. That'll leave him with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. Back of the end zone. Could he get his feet down?
There's 2 of them now. What are we doing?
That was a touchdown if he could have hung on. Instead, it was a well-timed collision to jar that one free.
The offense staying out.
Oh, I can tell already. Touchdown.
They'll go for it. It's Brady. And this is going to be intercepted.
Arm punch.
Picked off by the Pro Bowler, Marcus Peters. They needed a break. They needed to make a play here in the third quarter. Defensively, they did that. Now they got to go quickly and get some points on the board.
And the best part is that they made their own break. Taking the ball away. Now they just look at their offense and saying, guys,
let's go.
Come on, capitalize on this one.
A good start to the drive here as that's caught out on the left side. And he'll be out of bounds right at the 40. An ideal beginning of the drive there as they'll get 20 and a first down. Jackson from the shotgun. And my goodness, another interception.
Get off him.
Sean Murphy bunting. And they get the football. They'll set up.
Alright, King. Good luck tomorrow, man. Alright, Brad. You're up. Let's see if he's on. Is he on Dom's account? I'll send an invite anyways. Maybe someone will pick it up. Packers? Get on Discord. Yeah, I can do that.
The NFL is on EA Sports, and we're at Raymond James Stadium in Tampa, Florida. Just a short time ago, the Buccaneers emerging from their tunnel to the roar of this frenzied crowd here in the Sunshine State. And we're in the big ship, and fittingly, everyone here ready to do battle as Tampa Bay gets ready to match up with the Green Bay Packers.
Pinion to kick off for Tampa Bay.
Here's the punter, Bradley Pinion, on to get us started. And off we go from Tampa. And here's Lewis. And able to get this out to the 25.
First and 10. At their own 25-yard line.
Rodgers now on first down. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
But when you're going up against a talented receiver like that, you just know that they're going to bring more people to him, right? They're going to double cover him every chance they get.
I think that is what we're going to see all game long. An early taste of that double, maybe even sometimes triple coverage we might see.
Yeah, I think what they're counting on, his talent to sometimes beat that double coverage.
And he got blown up on that play. Back at the 20. That's going to go down as a loss of 5, and it brings up third down.
Taken down back at the 20-yard line.
Now Rodgers. He's going to float this over the middle deep. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
Well, when you've got a tight end who can run, you've got to give him a shot to unlock the defense. Want to see what they can get, taking the big shot downfield. That one winds up incomplete.
On fourth down, J.K. Scott. And they're going to fake it from deep in their own territory. But he will not make the first down marker, and that'll be a turnover on downs. I know, without even asking, without even looking in your direction, that you are not a fan of that call.
Oh, I wish you had looked, Brandon, because I was actually thinking this would be the perfect time for a fake.
Right. Right.
Yeah, you're right. This doesn't make any sense to me at all. This deep in your own territory. Look, I'm all for being unconventional. That part's cool, and I get it. But this deep, I just don't think it was the right time to make that call.
Here's a throw out wide, complete to his running back right side. And the Buccaneers are going to have a first and goal as he'll be taken down at the 7-yard line. It'll be a gain of 10 to start the drive out, and by a few inches, that'll be a first down. Working from the gun, it's Brady. Forced out to his left. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. Got out of the pocket. Didn't look like he had anybody open, Charles, so just gets rid of it.
And a good play by him. If no one's open and you don't have a running lane that you want to take, make the right choice. Get rid of it. Live to fight another down.
This will be caught at about the 5. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers. A 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Bucs have taken a first quarter lead. And that one gives the Bucs a 7-0 lead.
Makes the score Buccaneers 7, Packers 0. Bradley Pinion to kick off for Tampa Bay.
Now Pinion with the kickoff honors following the touchdown. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. They'll start the drive with a carry by Jones. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
To throw is Rodgers. He gets this to Davante Adams. And he'll get up to the 43-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
Gain of 9 yards. And a Packer first down.
Out of the shotgun, it's Jones. Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground, but I think the play gets made by the defensive front because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole. That's what you're going to need to do against those big receivers. You got to get in there and get physical with them. That time he got in close, got in tight, and knocked the ball away.
Yards to go.
Eluding the pressure right. Now he's going to go up top over the middle. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
I may be an analyst, but I'm also a fan. I love it when people take the big shots downfield, but he was under a lot of duress. And I think that forced the incompletion downfield. Didn't have a real good chance to find his target.
They're going to line up to go for this on 4th down. Rodgers stays on the field. Now on 4th down here, that pass knocked away and incomplete. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out, and that will force a turnover on downs. On 1st and 10, here's Brady. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
That was nice work there defensively to force incompletion. Now, even though this drive started in plus territory, they're still not in field goal range yet. So they can work towards another couple of stops and not allowing that turnover to hurt.
Brady will try again on second down. He's going deep for Brown. This is caught inside the 15. And they move this all the way down to the 9. It's a gain of 35.
At the 9-yard line.
Shotgun now for Brady. And he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. Tom Brady with 2 first-quarter touchdown passes as the Buccaneers tack on to their lead. Still first quarter, 2 receiving touchdowns for him. How are they going to slow him down?
I think they're thinking about altering their game plan. Whatever they came in with, now maybe you switch a better cover guy to him. Or you make sure you have more people in his general area wherever he lines up to at least try and discourage them from throwing the ball to him.
Bradley Pinion to kick off for Tampa Bay.
And following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away. Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled it to 15.
Well, conventional football 101, tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these teams, special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive, almost what we call the green light, red light theory. Green light means go, red light means stop. Looks like he had green on that play.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And last time, went for it on 4th, didn't get it. We'll see if they can pick themselves up off the mat and do better this go-around.
Sometimes I have this vision of coaches writing notes to themselves before a game. And sometimes that note says, be aggressive, stay aggressive. Maybe that's what we saw in the last possession.
Yeah, they were very aggressive. This time, will it result in points? We'll find out. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Rodgers looking deep for Adams. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
So many times we see teams go on the road and want to lean on their running game. But this crew just announced they're going to try and air it out and make hay downfield.
Throwing is Rodgers on 3rd down. And almost picked off. I guess the good news for them now, it's 4th down.
This offense has definitely been slow getting out of the gate. It's almost like they missed their wake-up call for this one. No points on their first 2 possessions, and now it's looking like none on this one either.
Here's J.K. Scott set to do the punting honors. Now they're going to fake it from deep in their own territory. Oh, but this is going to backfire as it's intercepted. Picked by Antoine Winfield Jr. And a terrific return as he takes this thing all the way down near the 20-yard line. So more problems here in this first quarter. Already 2 scores down, and here they give away the football.
And if I'm the head coach, I think it's time to start lighting a fire under some of these guys. Now, you have to do it within your personality. They can't perceive it as fake. But I'd go get after some guys because they don't look ready to play to me. They look flat, uninspired. It's time to get moving.
And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. That one good for 17 yards, and now they've got it 1st and goal. He sets up the screen to Jones. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers. From 4 yards out. And the Buccaneers here finding a way to stretch their lead.
His kick is good.
Boy, these guys are off to the races, Charles. 20-0 already, extra point pending.
Yeah, you always hear that term. They just boat race someone. Heck, it's car race, motorcycle race, plane race, whatever you want. Right now, they are sprinting past them.
This one fielded at the 5. And he returns this to the 22.
Return. The Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3-and-out here or an inability to put any points up. This one might be over by half.
Yeah, and what you also have to guard against is calling every play for a big shot downfield. You know, thinking you're going to get all these points back on one drive. You're not, and last time I looked, it's still the first half. I'm not saying you have ultimate patience here, but you also don't have to go ahead and force everything either.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. And they'll keep on the ground with Jones. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
The previous run good for 9. Here's 2nd and a yard.
33. Pick it up, guys. Pick it up. Check 24. Check 24.
Rodgers now to throw. This will be caught at about the 6. And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. His first catch there. Good for 10 yards and a 1st down. Rodgers with a give. It's Aaron Jones. Nothing doing there. They're going to wind up holding him at the 2. No gain there, and it's going to set up 2nd and goal.
They're right there at the 1. No gain, but don't let that stop you. Line back up and keep going at them. If I'm them, I'm thinking about going at it 4 straight times.
On 2nd down, it's Jones. And that'll hurt the average a bit, as this time they're able to get him behind the line. That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a 3rd down.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively, because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
This Tampa Bay defense, they held strong on the first 2 plays. Now 3rd and goal. Look at this, a tight end carry. No gain on the play that time, so a big stop, and it's going to leave them with a 4th and goal. Defense didn't budge on 3rd down. Now what are we going to see on 4th?
We are soon to find out, but does this feel like old school football or what, right?
Yeah.
This is an old-fashioned goal line stand. I know what I would call on offense. I would go for it. And I want some type of a play where my quarterback has a chance to run it or throw it. I don't just want one static play.
Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter. And no hesitation about this decision here. Confidently, they're going to go for this. 4th and goal from the 3. They'll go for it. It's Rodgers. And that is going to be incomplete. The surprise 2nd-round pick, Sean Bunting, there to get a hand in. A chance to get some momentum here in the 2nd quarter, getting their first trip into the red zone, but unable to get it across.
And if I'm the head coach, sure, you feel some disappointment, maybe a little bit of deflation there because you didn't get it in, but I'm going straight to rah-rah mode. All right, guys, we didn't get it this time. It's only the 2nd quarter. We'll be back. Let's get it later on. I want to keep this team up. I don't want them to feel like they've let everyone down.
Positive.
Got to be positive in this situation. It's too early to think that you don't have a chance to win this game.
4 receivers in the formation here. 3 to the left, 1 to the right. 2nd and 3. From the gun, Brady. On the crossing route, complete. It's Brown. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. The catch and run pays off to the tune of 35 yards.
Big plays are starting to become the trend here in this first half, and everything that they've tried has worked. And there's another example right there.
I'm coming after you. Let's go, baby. Wait, that.
We remind you that coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will be alongside. He'll have highlights and analysis from Orlando of this first half of action. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Well, we always talk about how you've got to be quick when you go through your progressions, and here's another prime example. Trying to look downfield, he was standing in the pocket, but just couldn't find anyone open, could he?
No, not enough time. They hit him and forced that incompletion. He finds his tight end, Howard. That's complete. And he'll get it out to midfield. Looks like, yeah, they'll spot it right at midfield at the 50.
It's a gain of 5.
From midfield, here's Brady.
3rd and 5.
And he's got a man. It's the tight end, Howard, complete. And he is going to have the Buccaneers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. Brady's throw there complete. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling. Throwing on first down is Brady. And he hauls it in for the Buccaneer touchdown. The 4th touchdown pass of the game for Tom Brady. And the Bucs are going to add on to their lead.
Ryan Sucker.
That score that they just gave up there, that's a tough one for their defense to swallow because they've had a tough time through the first 2 quarters. They really were determined to get a stop there, unable to do so. That makes their comeback hopes that much more difficult.
Bradley Pinion to kick off for Tampa Bay.
Now Pinion with the kickoff honors following the touchdown. Fielded right around the 8. And he won't quite make it to the 25.
On the return, the Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And on the last drive, they were in field goal range. They just opted not to kick it, didn't get it. How does that change the mentality this go-around?
I don't think it changes much for the head coach because this is what he preaches all the time. Attack at all times in any spot on the field.
And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Picked by Antoine Winfield Jr. And he'll get this back to the 32-yard line.
You're trailing. You're trying to get points late in half. I absolutely understand that. But remember, it's all about the ball. And without the ball, you can't get those points. They just turned it over.
Now you got to be careful because that deficit can get a little bigger on the other side with that good field position they just took over with. So after the INT, it's Brady. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
But defensively, you're over there trying to catch your breath and try not to show the offense that you're a little bit fatigued. You're right back out there after the turnover. Now they've got to work towards getting another couple of stops and forcing them into at least a long field goal situation.
Looking back to the air on 2nd down, it's Brady. And he rifles one incomplete.
It certainly didn't appear that that's where he wanted to go with the ball initially, so he tried to get something out of it by dumping it off to his running back unsuccessfully.
The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long. Operating from the gun, Brady. This into the hands of his running back, Ronald Jones. The Bucs going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Now Brady again. And he's got it. Caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Tom Brady hooking up with Mike Evans there. And this offense continues to pour it on.
They have really had their way so far in the first half, but they wanted to continue to build on their lead. They know that no lead is safe in this league, so they decided to try their best to get one more as they headed into the half, and they got it done.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away from the 6. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
The Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Watch twist, watch twist, watch twist. Twist, twist.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Got a man. It's Tanyan complete. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on first down.
Check 13. 3-3. Mike, check out.
A final shot before half for Rodgers. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3.
Mason Crosby to kick off for Green Bay.
The Bucs with a lead, and they'll get the football first as the second half is underway. This taken in about 4 yards deep. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
23-yard line.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. They had a big first half. Now they have a chance to add to that lead here in the opening possession of the second half.
And everyone always asks about halftime adjustments, kind of the key phrase. What did you do at halftime? Well, the way they ran offense in the first half, I think they were very calm, congratulatory, but also what they were saying is don't expect them to be the same on defense. They'll be the ones making the adjustments. Let's see what they do, and we'll attack accordingly.
And we'll see how they attack here. And he just gets rid of it, throws it away. A wise move there, looked like nobody open, now second down. Brady again here on 2nd and 10. It's complete to Brown, right side. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. Came up a little short on the last pass play. They did get 9 yards out of it, leaving him with his 3rd and 1. He's got Evans. And he is going to have a Bucs first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Just his second catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains. Brady on target there to Godwin. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. And now a timeout coming from the defensive side for the Packers. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. Again, it's Brady. Gonna throw deep for the end zone. And oh, it'll be intercepted. Adrian Amos with a pick. And he will bring it out past the 20-yard line. So it was a drive that had real promise here to begin the 3rd quarter, but ultimately derailed by the INT.
And that was the position you wanted to be in. Coming out to start this 3rd quarter, get a nice drive going, looking for the end zone. Possibly got a little bit too greedy right there.
And he will lose yardage on the play, back at his own 19-yard line. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on first down.
At the 19-yard line.
Off the play fake to Jones. Here's Rodgers. Flushed out right. But when this ball's tipped and intercepted. Picked off around the 37. And the return will stop right around the 25. When he went on the move there and started rolling out, I thought there was a window, but that window closed quickly, intercepted.
And sometimes, despite how big your arm talent is, you don't get enough on a throw when you're on the move as opposed to setting your feet and stepping into one. That may have been the case there, and the defense certainly benefited.
Looking for the end zone. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. Antonio Brown, the intended receiver. And that'll bring up second down.
It's now 2nd and 10 at the 25-yard line.
To throw again. Brady. This will be caught inside the 10. He'll head out of bounds inside the 10. Mark him down at the 9. Mark that as a gain of 16 to set him up 1st and goal. And they'll try the option on 1st and goal. And he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. Tom Brady with a touchdown pass to Chris Godwin. And the Bucs capitalize on the short field as they take it in for 6. Extra point try now for Succop. And he pushed it right. It's no good.
Bradley Pinion to kick off for Tampa.
Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
Trying to shake off the interception, he'll look to throw. Flush to his right. That'll be complete to Allen Lazard. And he'll be out of bounds near the 30. In fact, right on the 30. 15 yards is the pickup there, and the drive starting very nicely. 1st down. Jones. And he stopped immediately there.
Aaron Jones.
Tackle made that time by Vita Vea.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
They'll go again to Jones. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. They wind up losing a couple there, so they go behind the original line of scrimmage, and now 3rd and 11 coming up. A 3rd down now. Those last 2 plays indicative of how things have gone for them. Just nowhere to go on the ground and struggling to put up points. And down he goes, a Buccaneer sack. Shaquille Barrett, he's the culprit, causes a loss of 5, and it brings up 4th down. Here we go on 4th down with Rodgers. And he'll let this go deep for Lazard. And Rodgers intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off near the 42.
Intercepted. The Bucs take over 1st and 10 at their own 42-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. They'll start out on the ground with Jones. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. That'll be a loss of 4 yards on the play. And it'll bring up a 2nd and 14.
41. Packers nothing.
Again, it's Jones. And this Green Bay defense making that play look a lot like the previous one. Both tackles behind the line of scrimmage. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here. And they're going to be staring at a 3rd and long here. From the gun, it's Brady. And that will be incomplete.
When you look at the scoreboard, you'd think they'd be pretty comfortable right now with this lead, but these guys are absolutely not going to let up. They want to increase their lead, and they want to do it with a big play. Unable to connect in that attempt.
And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th.
Ready? Let's go on. No, 66.
Brady to throw for it on 4th down. And this is incomplete. Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And the Packers are going to get the football back in excellent field position. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Setting up the screen here, Aaron Jones. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 17 yards on the play there as the Packers have the 1st down as well.
First down.
From the shotgun, again to Jones. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11.
On 2nd and 11 now. Rodgers. Escape. Now look out. Rodgers lost the football.
Much like a running back going through the line, quarterbacks have to be aware of protecting the football as well. He left it exposed that time. Wound up having it knocked free, but fortunately, had an alert teammate who was able to get it.
And he's going to come up well short as they rally up to stop him at about the 16. Good defense holds him to only a yard, and it'll be 4th down.
So much about this game is just understanding situations and then having to execute, isn't it? Guard the 1st down sticks. Don't let them get there. And they rallied and made the tackle.
And that is no good. He pulled it just a bit, just a wee bit wide left. And this score will stay right where it is. A tough day for this offense continues. One of their best chances to get on the scoreboard there, couldn't do it.
Yeah, it's not looking like it's going to happen for him today, does it? I mean, opportunity after opportunity, play after play has gone against them the entire game. They probably feel a little bit like Schleprock, got that black cloud over their heads.
Brady now on 1st down. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. And this one will go to the 28-yard line. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 6.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Brady. That's complete to his receiver, Godwin. And he's got a 1st down following a pickup of about 13 as we will take a pause here for the 2-minute warning. And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Working from the gun, it's Brady. That's complete to his running back, Evans. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Brady going to throw here. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away.
They're certainly not letting up on the pressure in this one, and oftentimes you hear this expression, all gas, no break from defenses. But in this case, it's the offense still throwing the football up big in the 4th quarter.
Brady's incompletion on 1st down leads to a 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Brady. Looking for Godwin, and he's got him complete.
Brady's passed.
9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
Brady to throw on 3rd and 1. They're going for Howard, but the pass intercepted. Picked off around the 27. It's a foot race. The 20. And into the end zone. It's a pick 6 and a Packer touchdown. This game's still fairly well in hand, but I think now you go conservative, don't you? Go into your shell and just run the football?
I think you have to, but you also have to tell your...
Oh, look at this. A flip to the kicker. He's going to try to run for it. And he is not going to make it to the end zone. And that's pretty reflective of their game as a whole as they'll remain down by a bundle.
Mason Crosby to kick off for Green Bay.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there.
6-yard line.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And this game comfortably in hand. The scoreboard speaks for itself, but you still got your starting quarterback out there. When do you go to the backup, let him get some time?
And that's one of the great questions in the NFL, Brandon, because I'm just going to tell you, in the 2015 season, I commentated on 3 games in a row that were blowouts. And in none of them did the starting quarterback ever come out of the game for the team that had a big lead. And in each instance, I asked the coaches later on, why didn't you do that? And they all looked at me and said, just don't really do that in the NFL. You know, these guys play, and we just play them all the way through. Now, in certain situations, they will take them out, but for the most part, they're not as worried and concerned about getting them out of the game. And that's always puzzled me a little bit.
And a catch right side by Evans. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages.
What we got?
Brady going to look to throw. Blitz coming, and down he goes. The Bucs going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on 2nd down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18.
Hey, 25 the mic. We're going 25 the mic.
Another try after the first down sack. Brady, he's going deep for Brown. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. Kevin King, the former Washington Husky, there defensively.
After what they faced during this game where they've given up a ton of yards downfield, there has to be a measure of revenge right there for the secondary. They've been shredded throughout the game and finally forced an incompletion.
Now on 3rd down, that pass knocked down in the backfield and incomplete.
They really had a good drive going there, but a nice recovery by the defense these past few downs, able to knock that one away on 3rd down and bring up what I think for the offense, an unexpected 4th down here.
Well, the offense failed earlier on the previous crack at this, but they're going again on 4th down. They'll go for it. It's Brady. On the crossing route, complete. That's Evans.
That's good.
The Bucs forced to use their 3rd and final timeout. It'll be their 3rd and final timeout, so as they talk things over, we'll step aside. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. Into the red zone, it's Brady. And give them another 6. It's caught for a touchdown, and the blowout continues.
Well, partner, when a team's up this big, this late in the game, I always wonder what's their motive.
Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. And would you believe it? This is caught in the end zone. And the fake extra point works to extend their lead by 2.
Bradley Pinion to kick off for Tampa Bay.
And they've got it. They recovered it. But hang on now, though. There's a penalty flag down. So erase the flag. They decline it.
And did they use the big eraser, or was that the one at the end of the number 2 pencil?
Well, I was thinking the 2x2-inch ones that you can buy and use in addition to the pencil.
And those last forever.
A long time.
No doubt.
Here we go, D.
Now it looks like he'll throw here. He's going deep for Brown. And Brady going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Able to get there and pick it. Wait a second, they declined the penalty?
I'm as puzzled as you are, partner. I don't understand how anytime you lose possession of the ball, yet you turn down a penalty that would give you possession back. Let's make this simple. Anyone who plays the game, take the football. always take the football.
Now one final throw here is incomplete, and that is how this one will come to an end.
Packers 6.
A big offensive explosion helped leading them to victory, and the defensive guys, they're just saying, hey, put those points up every week, we'll just keep winning.
They will gratefully accept them, won't they? It makes their job that much easier when they're scoring that.